Hey friends, so sitting in the parking lot, I went for my second Bowen session today with Kasia, and again, it was really cool. So my range of motion has visibly increased. Like one side, I can totally raise my arm where I was unable to before without pain and tightness, and the other side, I was able to raise significantly more, not all the way up, but I didn't have as much tingling in that arm. So again, I've had a lot of neck injuries over the years, and so I've always babied those things. So we kind of talked about the different emotions I've been feeling and how I've been having a lot of nightmares, and my body's kind of, she had a great analogy that it's kind of like when your body is in alignment, it's kind of like organizing a closet, which I've always equated that with sleep, right? Like if you're not sleeping, your body, your brain can't organize your memories and your experiences, and so that's kind of what's happening right now. So pretty cool. I have better mobility in my neck. I was able to actually like lay on my belly and have my head to one side. I haven't been able to do that in years without pain. And so she did a few different movements and things to me. It's so slight. It's so crazy because you're just like, it's like magic, but it's not. Super awesome. But she did this one movement, this one gentle movement, and I could feel it. Hey, Lisa, I could feel it in my foot on the other side of my body, and just, it was really cool. So if you were here in Yuma and you've had any kind of traumatic injury, which I think all of us have one at some point, maybe it's childhood or something, and you might not be having any kind of current symptoms, but your body has muscle memory around it. Your body, your brain, you hold on to things and you go through life with them. And so I think everyone could benefit from just having a chat with her and seeing what she has to say. You have to believe and you have to trust. And I think for a lot of people, we want to be like roughed up. You know, you go for a massage and you want to feel pounded. It's not Friday night, my friends. It's not. So I am super excited to see what else happens, and kind of surrendering some of my self-limiting beliefs around the fact that, oh my gosh, I'm always going to have neck pain, or oh my gosh, I can't do that because I might hurt myself. And it's just a really cool process. So I will screenshot her card again. I'm totally not getting paid to like tell you about my journey or anything like that. It's just, I'm a big believer in rocking your life and feeling good in your body and good in your skin and just like finding joy in your journey. And so that's why I'm sharing it with you, because I've had so many things I've held on to for so long, and I've had a lot of pain, quite frankly, that I've just kind of worked around. And so I'm really excited to be healing some of those pieces, because I'm not those injuries. I'm not going to let those things define me. And I feel like a lot of people who have a diagnosis or you've had something happen, like we wear our labels and you cage yourself. It's kind of like the elephants on a string. How is baby elephants are put on a string, right? And so when they're little, there's resistance. And so they train themselves to be on that string. And so then they're a full grown size elephant, right? And they're still on the teeny tiny string, which they could totally break, but it's all in their head. It's all in their head. And so much of your life, all of our lives, are in our head. It's your self-talk, it's your self-chatter, it's your mantra, it's those mean comments that maybe weren't meant to be mean, but you internalize them and you identify with them, and you go through life with the chip on your shoulder, or with that self-limiting belief, or the I can't, or I'm not good enough. You, my friend, can, and you are good enough. You just have to decide that you're going to work through your stuff, because we all have stuff we have to work through. It's all a decision, and you're the driver of your bus. You get to choose how you're going to go through life. So I hope today that you do something that makes you feel better in your own skin. I hope today that you break up with some kind of self-limiting beliefs and take some action towards that, because it's not a miracle and it's not something that's going to happen immediately, but it's a decision. And so I've struggled my entire life with anxiety and all kinds of weird stuff. And I woke up today with anxiety. I've had a lot of anxiety, and I struggled with a lot of fear this last week. And so just because I'm on a journey towards healing all of that and fixing who I am on the inside, on my deepest level, doesn't mean that all of a sudden I don't struggle with that stuff. I still do. But I understand the fact that it starts in my head, and it starts with the things I'm telling myself. And so I autocorrect, and I autocorrect, and I autocorrect, and I practice my affirmations, and I show up to my journey, and I move my body and sweat every single day, and I feed it good food. There's no magic trick. There's no wrap. There's no magic pill or shake or anything else that's gonna fix your life. The only thing that can fix your life is you. Yep, is you. And taking the action to change something, right? Changing your self-talk, changing who you are and how you go out into this world. My mother-in-law made a post this morning about prayer and how, I don't want to butcher her post, but something about the fact that a lot of people just say, well, let's just pray about it, right? And I'm a big believer in prayer, but as I've been working on my personal development journey, I understand that I used to pray in a fearful way. It was kind of like I had all this anxiety and fear, and so I would pray like, please don't let this happen, or please protect us, or whatever. But really, prayer in my world, in my book, is a source of comfort. And now it's shifted from a place of fear to a place of gratitude, because I've shifted my mindset. And so I have gratitude in my prayer, and I know that praying about something isn't going to magically solve it. That's not how it works. You might think it does. I don't believe that. I don't believe that prayer is magically going to heal everything, right? You have to take action, and you have to change something in your life. And we've all been given free will to rock our lives and to become the most amazing version of ourselves. But it takes action. You can't just wait around and pray and wait for things to happen and wait for things to change. No. God put certain people in our lives to help us see possibility and to be able to like move towards a goal, or move towards change, or move towards enlightenment, whatever that looks like for you. So if you're praying and waiting for something magical to happen, here's the tip, my friends. You can't just wait. You have to take some action. You have to change something in your life. And if you're not happy with who you are, or where you're at, or you're stuck, or you have self-limiting beliefs, or you've had some kind of big injury, or something awful in your life happen to you, and you're letting that define you, this is your tip today, my friends. Rock your life. Take some daily tiny actions to change who you are and who you want to become, because it is your choice.